and welcome to a beautiful sunny day here at the Community Arts Center. My name is Adrian, and let's go ahead and do some stretching for our hips and our side bodies with a little bit of yoga. We'll start with a nice comfortable position, sitting with our sitting bones in contact with the ground, our spine tall, our shoulders stacked above our hips, and we'll do our best to focus, drowning out the sound of the motorcycle. Hey, that's what yoga is all about, learning to shut out those distractions. Okay? So now that we have our comfortable seat, let's truly bring our focus into ourselves by focusing on our breath. If you'd like, close your eyes, and as you breathe in through the nose, feel yourself filling your lungs from the bottom, through the middle, and all the way up to the top. And then on the exhale, release that breath to empty your lungs completely. And we'll do 3 or 4 more slow, deep breaths in. I like to sigh. It helps me release the tension. As I breathe in, I picture drawing in this glorious sunshine and energy. As I breathe out, I release my worries. So that again, one more nice big breath in. And relax. And now I can focus on the sound of the birds singing in the background. Let's start by getting our yoga strap, if we have one, and extending our legs in front of us. Our weight is on our sitting bones. We have a beautiful posture. We're going to loop our yoga strap around the balls of our feet, just below our little toes. And we let our elbows bend, keeping our chest open in the front and our shoulders back. We can gently use the strength of our fingers and our bicep muscles to bring us into a forward bend, folding at the hips and keeping a nice long spine. We're using our yoga strap here today so that we can pull against the feet to create the bend at the hips and to maintain the length in the back of the legs. If you don't have a yoga strap, rather than hunching your shoulders and rounding your back to reach your toes, sit up tall. You can hold the back of your thighs and you can pull against the thighs to keep that beautiful, open, and straight posture of the torso. And try to gently keep your toes pointed back towards your nose. When you're ready, let's come up to sit. If you're using your strap, let's take our left foot out of the strap, and bending the left knee, we'll place the foot against the inside of the right leg. And again, we'll do our forward bend. And we can notice, do we get a little more stretch in the back of the right leg compared to when we did both legs together. Notice the spine is long, chest is open, the shoulders are still back. And then we'll come on up. We'll put our left foot in the strap so that now we can take the right leg out. And again, maintain that beautiful posture. It's called a forward bend because we bend the whole torso forward from the hip. And we maintain that beautiful spinal posture, shoulder posture, neck posture, as we now enjoy the lengthening in the back of our left leg. We'll come on up to sit. As we set our strap aside, now let's put the soles of both feet together, allowing the knees to open out as much as they will comfortably do. If you have a tight hip or any hip issues and you want to support either or both legs with a block, a book, pillows, rolled up towels, you're welcome to do that. In our pose here, bound angle, let your feet relax. We can hold our ankles if we need something to help us pull forward into our forward bend. Noticing how differently this pose feels compared to what we did a moment ago, simply by changing the placement of our legs, by bending our knees. Now we have hip stretch and perhaps some stretch in the lower back and into the glutes. When you're ready, we'll come up to sit. And now let's stretch out our left leg. We'll cross the right foot to the outside of the left knee. And we'll do a twist, inhaling to sit tall so that we have lots of room in the spine and the ribs to turn. Our left arm hugs that opposite right knee. And now we rotate through the waist, the chest, the ribs, the shoulders, and if you can, the neck. I'm pushing out with my left heel. My right hand is behind my hip on the ground, or if you have a longer torso than arms, use your yoga block to lengthen. And breathe. Nice big strong hug with that left arm so that we get right out our hip stretch. On the exhale, we'll come back to center. Let's again bring both feet together. Noticing, does one hip feel different than the other? If you need, hold your ankles or feet, pulling forward into that forward bend. If you would like, you can lean into your knees or your calves, letting the weight of your upper torso help open the knees and the hips a little bit more. And use the exhale of your breath, just breathing away any tightness that you may feel. When you're ready, we'll inhale to come up. This time we'll extend our right leg, foot flexed, as we cross the left foot to the outside of the right leg. Again, inhale to sit tall. Opposite right arm hugs that left leg and return. Think of spiraling your torso. Left hand behind the hip. Left shoulder points back while right shoulder points towards right foot. And our chin points back over our left shoulder. We breathe in our twist. And we can notice, does one side twist better or more easily than the other? When you're ready, come back to center. Again, let's do one more seated forward bend with the soles of the feet together. Having stretched each outer hip independently, do they feel the same or different? And one more time, inner hip stretch as we bend forward. Notice the openness in the chest and the shoulders, the length in the torso. When you're ready, we'll come on in. And if you want, you can sit with one or both legs extended, or if you prefer, you can sit in what we call easy pose to do crescent moon. So let's bring our right hand either to the ground or to a yoga block aside of us. And as we sit tall, we'll point our left arm up. And now think of lifting your left ribs up to the ceiling. We're lengthening the left side of the body. Notice I'm not stretching with the arm. I'm opening up the space between the ribs. I'm lengthening the side of the waist. I can lean into my yoga block, or I can have my hand to the ground and use a little arm strength to support me. Now please try to keep your weight equal on both sitting bones so that we're not letting that left side come up. We want to keep it in contact with the right. When you're ready, come on in. And as we return to center, notice how different your left and right sides feel. With left hand to the ground or to your block, now we can reach right arm up. And as we breathe in, open up that space in the right ribs, right side of the waist. Notice I'm keeping my head back so that my ear stays above my shoulder. And I'm trying to keep my upper arm back as well. So instead of letting it droop in front of your face, if your shoulder permits, can you keep your elbow in line with your ear? And we breathe. When you're ready, come on up to center. From here, let's come to hands and knees, and we'll do some work for our spine in cat and cow. Hands are directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under the hips. For cat pose, we start with our breath in, and then as we exhale, we round our back like a Halloween cat. My hands are pushing against the ground so that my shoulder blades widen, my spine lengthens. As I breathe in, I reverse, lifting the crown of my head and my tailbone to the ceiling, arching back. And let's repeat. Exhale to your cat. And inhale to your cat. Notice the entire spine, each and every vertebra, from the top of my spine to my tailbone, are moving. If you want a little core strength, squeeze your belly button towards your backbone in cat. And then relax those abdominal muscles on cat. One more time, we'll exhale to cat. One more time, we'll inhale to cat. And now let's return to a neutral spine. We'll grab our yoga blocks if you have them, and we'll come to a kneeling position for a little groin stretch. Let's step our left leg forward, bending the knee and shifting our weight forward. If you have tight groin, you can bring your yoga blocks up in line with your ankle, or if you need a little more length, put your blocks under your shoulders and you can use your arms to help support your weight. Those of you that feel good with the groin stretch can set your blocks aside, perhaps resting your hands to that left leg. Top of right foot is flat to the floor, and notice my hips are centered between my knees. The hip is not back over the knee, it's centered between. From here, let's go ahead and shift back. We'll switch sides. This time right leg forward. If you don't have your blocks, you can rest your hand to the thigh as we bend the knee. Again, trying to keep the knee above the ankle. We don't want our knee out beyond our knee. Those of you that can, gently push with the hands. Can we keep our hips centered between our knees, yet bring our shoulders back above our hips, so that instead of leaning on the thigh, we have an upright torso. When you're ready, let's come back to our kneeling position. And from here, we'll do a downward dog. I like to start with my hands under my shoulders, step one leg back, step the other, it's plank, and we'll push up and back. We can come forward to our plank again for a little more core strength. Again, we can push up and back, sinking the heels to feel the calves lengthening. How about one more time? Our plank pose, time, our downward dog. From downward dog, we'll step our left foot forward, a runner's lunge. Again, you can use your yoga blocks to make your arms longer. Now let's turn this into a revolved lunge. I'm going to keep my left foot, right arm forward. I'm going to turn my left shoulder up to the side. I can reach my left arm up. I can look up to the side. When you're ready, come back down. And now let's take that back right foot, turning it sideways and flat to the mat. Left hand stays to the ground or to the block outside of your left ankle. And now we rotate right shoulder up to the sky. We can reach the arm up if the shoulder permits. You can also extend the arm across the head, trying to keep the knee above the ankle. Nice long diagonal line of the body from the fingertips all the way down to that outer ankle. Let's come back down to our lunge, rolling onto the balls of the foot. We'll step back into our down dog. And notice any differences that you're experiencing between left and right legs, hips, sides of the lower back, perhaps chest and shoulders. Then right foot comes forward, recreating our runner's lunge to the opposite side. For our revolved lunge, since right knee is forward, left arm stays down. I like to lay my arm by the ribs so I can really feel the rotation of the shoulders. I went from having the shoulders aside of each other horizontally to rotating to stack the shoulders vertically. And then if you want, you can reach up. You can look up, enjoying the pattern, the clouds across the bright blue sky. We can come back down. Our extended side angle, I'll have my back to you as my left foot turns sideways and flat. Again, I like to lay my arm by the ribs so that I can experience the rotation of the torso. Now stacking the left shoulder over right. Again, arm can reach up. If shoulder permits, arm can extend across the head. Extended side angle, stretching the side body, yet at the same time stretching right inner hip, inner thigh. Come on back down. I'll set my blocks aside. I'll step back into my down dog, taking a moment to notice how I feel. I'll come forward to plank. And now let's bring the knees down. We can have a seat. And just take a moment, coming back to where we started. noticing how we feel. Lots of strength in the arms and the abdominal muscles, lots of strength in the shoulders and the legs, as well as stretching. Hopefully, you feel as good as I feel right now. So thank you so much for being here at the Art Center with me doing yoga today. And a great big thanks to Kate, who is behind the camera doing our video for us. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.